Hi, Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. I'm going to do a video which I'm going to title I Am the Couch. And it's kind of a video or a topic that kind of stretches between both the narcissist experience, well, the experience being in the relationship with the narcissist and also with dating. I'll start on the narcissist side. There is a concept that people talk about a lot, which is honestly, it's kind of difficult for me to wrap my head around when they're speaking about narcissists and how they think. And one of them is how the narcissist does not view people as people. The narcissist views them as objects. I think that this is referred to as whole object constancy or something like that. But it is where some of the bizarre behavior from the narcissist stems from. They typically, to my understanding, have this idea of who you are or who they've defined you to be, and they want to put you in that box. And as long as you stay in that box, the narcissist is calm. But as soon as you stray and do something that they either don't expect or don't want you to do, they get very angry. They overreact. And so, to a large extent, this, I think comes to the classic example of, if you want to find out if you're with a narcissist or not, set a boundary. Normal people will hear you set a boundary and say, okay, I hear what you're saying, I understand that, and I will respect your boundary. Whereas a narcissist will not. They will, one, take it as a personal insult, two, debate you on it, and ultimately three, in my case, at one point, they literally ended the relationship because they would rather end the relationship than respect a normal boundary. So that is to the degree that the narcissist puts people in a box and just wants them to stay there and not deviate from what they've defined that person is. So where I came up with the title of this video, I Am the Couch, which is actually, it's kind of a reference to the album that Metallica did with Lou Reed, and they made that ridiculous song, I Am the Table, or one of the lines is I am the table. But anyway, so where one of the things that I kind of bumped heads with my most recent narcissist that I was in a relationship with was we had very different ideas initially of how we wanted the relationship and what that meant. And her kind of the box that she wanted to put me in was that I would be her boyfriend and that our relationship would basically be we have no contact for 6 days of the week, and then basically Friday night we go out, we have dinner, we go dancing at a club, we come back to someone's house, we have sex. It's it's all fun, it's a great date night, and then we go our separate ways, and we don't really see or talk to each other much over the next 6 days. And for me, that's bizarre. I mean, for me, I call that dating. I mean, maybe that's just me, but it's like if I'm dating someone, seeing them once a week for date night, hey, you've got your life, I've got mine. That's the way it goes. I mean, to me, because I mean that's kind of how I see and define things. And I quote won that battle, and she changed the box that she put me in or put the relationship in of, okay, I'm in this committed relationship, and we're going to communicate every day, and we are going to do stuff together and see each other as we want. And so if there's a new episode of WandaVision on Tuesday night, then we get pizza and we go to each other's house or whatever and have pizza and cuddle on the couch and watch WandaVision. But it's not like it's not like we just did the like once a week thing. That I was not going to stand for that. That said, that was great for 2.5, 3 years after I kind of quote won that battle. And and this is the thing, she was happy. It wasn't like I was making her have fun with me or something like that. But that said, the last year of the relationship, things changed, and it went back to this kind of weird arrangement where we only saw each other once a week. And again, it was like, dinner, movie, dinner, dancing, sex, see you in 7 days. And it was just, and for me, again, that doesn't cut it. That's not a relationship for me. That's dating. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I ended the relationship with her, is because I'm just like, no, I'm not in a committed relationship where I'm only allowed to see my partner once a week. That's insane. That does not work for me. And the way I would describe it to, say, my therapist or my friends and stuff, is that she didn't want a boyfriend. She wanted a couch. And she wanted a couch that she could stick in the corner, that fit well with the rest of the room, that fit well with her life, and that she could be, she would be assured that the couch was there, but she would only need to enjoy the couch once every 7 days. But the other 6 days she would be doing other stuff, but she still wanted the couch there. And so I was not, it wasn't like she wanted to build a life with me. She wanted me to be a piece in her life. She was like, okay, I've got this little corner over here for boyfriend, and so I'm going to take you and I'm going to stick you in that teeny tiny corner. And so, I just like to use the analogy of the couch. It's like you've got this whole house full of furniture, and she was like, oh, I just want this couch. I'm going to put this couch here. It's just going to be in the corner of my living room. I'm not really going to, sit on it, much more than once a week, but I just want it there. And, it makes the room, it's great. That's what I want. And so, that's the thing. I don't want, at least for me, like if I'm in a long-term committed relationship, I don't want to be a part of someone's life. I want to work with that person for us to build a life together. And again, I feel really anachronistic. I'm Gen X, like I say ad nauseum, and I don't honestly meet people even my age, really, that think this way. That it's very strange for me. to feel like I'm so like out of time in 2023. So that was like the narcissist side. So I think it has to do with the whole issue of narcissists and how they view people as objects. Where it goes in the dating side of things is, again, like, as I've thrown myself into dating in 2023, I like to talk about all the bad experiences I've had, and they're funny, but I've had plenty of good experiences too. But with even with the good experiences, I've noticed that it's very prevalent for people to keep to also have that mentality of, oh, I don't want I don't want a committed relationship where I'm building a life, or it's hard to say. It's like even building emotional connection, the way that I defined it, I don't see it. I mean, again, like, the vast majority of women that I date, they want a couch. It's like deja vu all over again. It is, okay, for 6 days, I don't want to see you. I don't want to chat with you. I don't want to talk with you. And then Saturday night, we'll get together. We'll go to the movies, have dinner, go dancing. We'll have sex. And then bye-bye. I'll see you in 7 days. And again, like, I understand, like, that's for me, that's dating. But where it gets to be confusing is, it sounds like that is what a lot of the people that at least I'm dating, that's it. That's mission accomplished. That's not a step towards finding someone to have a committed relationship with and ultimately, like, build a life together. Finding some guy to, like, go to the movies once a week and have sex with, that's it. That is the goal. That's the finish line. And again, for me, it's like, okay, that's fun, but that's just dating. Like, for me, it's like, okay, what about connecting with someone on an emotional level? And again, it's like, in 2023, I feel like just an absolute alien, because I feel like it's just strange to me, after all my experiences through the 80s, 90s, the aughts, the teens, you name it, to come to 2023, and when I say, hey, I'm looking for someone that I can have, like, this emotional connection with, and it's like they look at me like I have 3 heads, like it's just unfathomable to them. Or it wouldn't surprise me if I brought this subject up seriously to discuss with some of them, and they would just say, no, I don't want that. It's like, okay. It's like, and again, to me, it's so bizarre that you'd have so many people in 2023 deliberately making a choice not to have any emotional connection with anyone else on the freaking planet. And again, it's like, for me, it's like, in one way, I kind of feel like that's our purpose for existence. I'm not trying to sound like a bumper sticker here. I'm just being honest. Like, if you're not here to love other people and share your life with them, share the highs and share the lows, then what are you here for? And but again, that's just me, and no one else seems to think that way anymore. So But anyways, like, yeah, again, it's this weird thing of so many people, in the dating world, they're just like, no, I just want a couch. I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want long-term commitment. I just want a couch. There's this little piece in my life, and it's called Saturday night. And right now, Saturday night is empty. And so I'm going to pick you, and I'm going to put you right there at Saturday night. We'll go get dinner, we'll go dancing, we'll have sex, and then you will disappear from my life until the next Saturday night. And then you're there. And again, like, maybe that works for everyone else. That's fine. It doesn't work for me. So hopefully, I don't want to ever get to a point in my life where I say, I am the couch. So hopefully this video has been informative, helpful, maybe even funny. Thanks.